I had to sit down because I was so shocked and excited. I was actually on the road. I was documenting Green Book sites, doing my work for this project that I received the award for. So when I first um, learned about the Public Scholar Grant Award, I was checking into a hotel because I had been traveling on the road, and I got a call from my congressperson, my congressman's office. And so I hadn't received the email from the NEH saying that I'd received the award. So when I got the call from the congressperson, honestly, I thought a friend was playing a joke on me. I didn't believe it. And for the first 5 minutes of the phone call, I just was, thinking this isn't really happening. If I had received the award, I would know. I would have heard from the NEH, so I was kind of in shock and disbelief for the first 5 minutes. And then when I hung up the phone, I just walked around in circles in the hotel room, and then went to go check my email, and I called my sister in tears. I just couldn't believe it. I got my bachelor's of arts in painting and drawing from San Francisco State University, and I received my master's degree from the California College of the Arts in San Francisco. And I'd been a scenic painter for film and television before I started my graduate program. And it was at my graduate program, this visual criticism degree, that really liberated me from being a painter and allowed me to take all of those concepts and ideas that I was using in my artwork to actually put them on the page. And I could use them in any medium, so it was really liberating for me to take this master's program, because that's when I started writing. We know that Route 66 was born in 1926. Which was, right around the Depression, right before the Depression. So I had all these other questions, and I stumbled on the Green Book by accident. When I was doing this research, because I was specifically wondering, being a black woman traveling over 20,000 miles a year on my own just for my work, I thought, where were the black people? And I was at the Autry Museum of the West, and they had a Green Book tucked under glass in a corner. And I couldn't believe it because I'd never seen anything like it. The Green Book was a travel guide that was published for black people during Jim Crow. So I literally, I took a picture even though I wasn't supposed to. And I went home and I called my parents and I asked them, had they ever heard of such a thing? And I talked to many of my friends and family, and most people, 95% of the people I spoke with, had never heard about it. The Green Book is so important in particular because it's really an American story. And I think at this time in our country, we have so many more questions about the history of, race and opportunity and equality. And these issues continue to come up, on a daily basis in the news. So I think people are yearning for some guidance and answers about what decisions we've made in the past and where we are today. And in particular with the Green Book, because I'm so interested in, the sites that were listed in this travel guide, everything from, there were hotels, there were gas stations, but there were also real estate offices, churches and doctors. So it really speaks to the breadth of how important this guide was. It wasn't just simply for travel, it was for survival. Having this public scholar grant to the NEH is groundbreaking for me because it allows me to partner with a publisher it allows me to find the right publisher for the work and not rely on finding a publisher who's going to pay me enough to write the book. So it's incredibly empowering for me to have this grant. So I think if you're the right fit for the Public Scholar Award, meaning that you are not just speaking to an academic audience, that you really want your ideas to be presented to the world, really, in a different way. It's an incredible opportunity, and I think but it's still grounded in real, in sound scholarship. So to have the best of both worlds, to be able to do really meaningful, powerful work, but then have it reach a broad audience, is my dream, and I think a lot of writers' dreams.